What's up mga kababayan ko? Hello my fellow YouTubers! Welcome to my kitchen. So today is quite a special day. It's a birth month of my one and only son. And he surprised me that he would like to make an Italian dessert. So he's gonna be the master chef and I will be the sous chef. I'm just gonna be assisting on the side for a change. And what's more important is we haven't done this before ever. OMG, you know what? We thought the hardest to find is the masala, but we easily found it in an LCBO wine store.
We're not LCBO. I think we're a bit early. It's like 2 minutes early, and I have a meeting anyway, so we'll wait.
The most common ingredients. We spend the whole morning, almost half of the afternoon, looking for this lard. OMG! So we went all over the grocery store just to find this lard. So apparently they're not very common anymore because they don't use a lot of lards because there people tend to healthy stuff. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. So alright, so I'm just gonna list to you all the ingredients, and the rest will be done by my son, and I will be behind the camera for a change. Alright, so what are the list of the ingredients? So we would need, of course, the flour, all here, and we need some sugar, cocoa powder, cinnamon, we need some lemon zest, and this one, since it's first time we're doing this, we don't even have this, so we bought the Sicilian cannoli tubes. So there's 4 of them. There's 2 kinds, so this is the Sicilian one because this is the one my son wants to make, so we bought this one. Then of course, would you ever believe it, I never owned a rolling pin, so we have to buy a rolling pin too. Alright, so that's one. And then a cookie cutter. So we got this, a cookie cutter too. We would need pistachio and icing sugar, some coffee, and a ricotta. So I will list down below also the quantity that you will need in preparing the ricotta. So let's go have fun making some ricotta.
We need 3.5 tablespoons of lard, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and 2 tablespoons of marsala wine. So first we start with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Break an egg on top of it and start adding the dry ingredients. Just keep mixing them using your hands, just like that. My son is a bit messy, but yeah, it's A for effort. Once you think you reach the homogeneous consistency, now you can start adding the liquid ingredients. And just keep kneading, keep mixing until it's all turned to be like one big dough. Like this one. Keep kneading, folding until you reach the right consistency. My son is putting all his energy into it, as you can see. She's now happy with the result. All you gotta do is get a bowl, put it in there, and cover it with shrink wrap. After that, just put it in the fridge and let it sit there for 30 minutes.
So we drain the ricotta cheese, as you could see, for like an hour. And then we'll start mixing. That's how much. Now we put the ricotta cheese.
Look at it. How moist it is.
Yeah. And mix 1 cup of sugar. Then mix it together. And we need the lemon zest, right? And put in a teaspoon of lemon zest.
After 30 minutes, sprinkle a little bit of flour, and now you can get the dough from the fridge and start using the rolling pin and just keep kneading like my son was doing. I think he's really doing a really good job. Just keep kneading until it's really thin, like 3/8 of an inch, and use cookie cutter to cut a circle like this one. Afterwards, remove all the cookie cut dough and set aside the remaining ones. And you would need again the rolling pin to kind of like make it a bit more elongated on 2 sides. Then grab your cannoli tube and start rolling it like my son was doing. And you need egg. We're using egg white there. And yeah, just put it on one corner to kind of seal it. Next step is wait for the lard to heat up and then set it to the medium settings. And yeah, drop down the cannoli tube and constantly flip it so that it won't burn. Look how cool it is. Once you drop down on the lard, changes from dark brown to beigey brown, and then it's gonna turn to golden brown again. And once it's golden brown, you can remove it and set it aside. Make sure you kind of like shake it a little bit so the lard will be going with the cannoli. There you go, we're almost done. So once it's cooled down a bit, it's okay to touch. All you need to do is just push the cannoli tube off from the cannoli. And yeah, there you go. Afterwards is just get the fillings that you prepared earlier and put it on the Ziploc. And just cut a little bit on the tip and start filling the cannolis. We're getting hungry. That looks so good. And fill up the other side as well. Just like that. And the next step is just dip it with the pistachio. And sprinkle a little bit of icing sugar on top, and there you go, voila, we're done. And of course, the taste.
So good. The lemon taste, the zest of the lemons really shows on the taste. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed this recipe and you give it a try. I think my son did a good job. It's so yummy, guys. Not only I'm his mom, I think he did a good job in making the cannoli. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, share this video with your family and friends, and smash the notification bell so you won't miss anything that I've uploaded. Have a blessed day. Bye.
So here's some bonus clippings, bloopers and behind the scenes. If you want to see more, just don't forget to
What?
check the giant
This isn't
button.
my birthday.
Have a blessed day.
Yeah, I know. It's like your birth month. Yeah, and then you say on his birthday bell.